What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. As you can tell by the title of this one, your mindset can be your greatest asset or greatest liability. And yes, that is an absolute fact. Why? Because mindset is everything. Something simple, even in sports, right? No matter what sport you do, track, football, basketball, baseball, whatever sport it is that you're the most exhausted in, right? No offense to baseball players, but you won't be as exhausted compared to the other sports. Blood pumping, your heart's pumping, blood rushing, adrenaline, everything's just going crazy, right? You want to just give up and just get some water or something to drink because your body is just so exhausted, especially if it's in the heat, right? So your mind is just wanting to give up because it's just your body can go a little longer than your mind. Your mind is such a very useful thing for you because you can achieve anything with the mind. That's where your creativity comes from, your mind, right? So just put in sports perspective. If you've ever played a sport, or if you know someone who's played a sport, it's literally just the same thing. Like, you have to be able to kind of, like, I guess, be a little delusional and kind of flip that switch a little bit and be like, okay, I'm not tired. Like, telling your brain that you're not tired is going to actually trick your brain into keep going, right? Even if it's just for a little longer. Sometimes all you need is just a little more, of that energy to really pull out the game, to win the game, right? In any way, shape, or form, right? So just small things like that build up over time. You have to, and that's just, if you can do that in sports, you can apply that same thing in life, right? Same thing with the gym, right? I haven't gotten to the whole, gym advice yet, but just long story short, for gym, in order for your muscles to grow, yes, you do need recovery days, after putting it through a crazy intense workout, right? But like for your arms or your legs, in order for them to grow, you have to progressively overload. If you don't know what that means, that just means adding more weight. Obviously weight that you can manage, because you don't want to put too much weight on there and then it looks like you're ego lifting and then you hurt yourself, especially if you're doing this without a spotter, right? So I would say, if you go to the gym, make sure you have at least one other person, and if you don't, that's okay, go by yourself, but be manageable. Like, add an extra 5 or 10 pounds. Over 5 or 10 pounds is very crazy, because it's like you're kind of pushing it, but hey, you're supposed to know your body, right? So that's why I say you have to have a strong mindset, right? In the gym, you got to be going to a failure. All right, like, so I'll make a separate video about that, but long story short, you got to go to a failure and rest accordingly to break down the muscles so they can regrow bigger and stronger, right? Same thing in life. You have to constantly, have that strong mindset to keep going, right? Sometimes you have to break yourself down to break old habits, break, your old self, to rebuild brick by brick, rebuild your new self into the best version of yourself. That's how you get the best version of your natural physique from lifting. That's how you get the best results from sports, right? Whether it's a game winner or qualifying for championships or whatnot, right? Or just winning the game in general, right? It all correlates in one way or another, right? Similar analogies, differences in, topics, but it has the same process, right? So you have to have a strong mindset. Without a strong mindset, there's nothing you can really do, because some people have these, some people have great ideas, right? But their mindset is like, oh, this is too hard, or this is too much, or what if it doesn't work? And it probably won't work for a while. It probably won't work in the beginning. You have to be willing to go through trial and error, especially when you don't have someone who's already done it around you, right? Or someone who has done it themselves, right? And you kind of have to go for it yourself. It's just a journey that you're gonna have to be willing to take, right? No matter how long it takes, no matter how many months, no matter how many years, you have to be willing to put in that extra mile to really go after whatever you want. And that all comes with passion and purpose in life. Once you find that, it's a mindset thing to just keep going after it every single day, no matter what, right? Putting your 110% effort into it, because that is how you become successful, in whatever you want, right? All starts with the mindset, right? That's how it can be your greatest asset. Besides that, that's how it becomes your greatest asset. You just have to believe, man. Belief there's not much else to say. You just have to believe in yourself, right? You know, it's good to have people behind you who support you, right? That's all. That's what everybody wants, right? You want someone who can support you, right? You know, you don't need a big group of people, right? Just even if it's just one other person, that's totally fine. But whether you have people who support you or not, you need to believe and support yourself, because you're in control of it all. You know, you're in control of your own path and own destiny. You are. So at the end of the day, as long as you believe it and you go after it, you're responsible for the outcome, right? No matter how long it takes, if you really want it, you're gonna keep going for it. No matter how discouraging it gets, no matter how many times you feel like quitting or you just want to give up, you know, there's gonna be times like that. Okay, if anyone tells you otherwise, it's ridiculous, because if it was easy, everyone would do it. I think I said that in the last video or two. If it was easy, everybody would do it, right? Who wouldn't want it to be easy, right? But then that's what makes it less like prestige. That's the word, prestige, right? It's so prestigious because, you know, only a small percent of people get there, right? Not because they can't, you know, but it's all up here. Whatever you think about up here is how it's going to transfer into your personal life. It all starts up here. The mind is the greatest asset or your greatest liability. It can either progress you forward or hold you back. And honestly, I'm the type to where no matter what the odds are you're at or what is against you, if you have the belief, right? I don't like saying fake it till you make it, because then it just sounds like a fake facade, right? You know, so I don't like even saying that or promoting or condoning that. I say continuously say it until you genuinely believe it. Like, just say it to yourself every day until you can build that confidence. And then once you build that confidence, then that's when you just go all in, right? That's how I look at it. I don't like fake it till you make it. That's kind of it's outdated, and I think it just rubs off the wrong way. But, you know, overall, that's all I have to say for this video. I hope this video really, you know, sat with some people, you know, made you look at things from a different perspective. If you know someone who, if you know, comment, like, and subscribe. If you know someone who's in a similar situation and, you know, you think this would be a good video to share with them, share it to them. Share it to them. Show them this video, because this is a very important video, and this is something very crucial and critical that not a lot of people underestimate this, because it's the mindset, right? You have to believe in yourself. If you don't, then who will? Even if other people believe in you, if you don't believe in yourself, then their support means nothing, you know? But usually, if they believe in you, you'll build that confidence. But sometimes you can't rely on that. You have to rely on yourself. You have to go as if you're alone, right? Even if you're not, you have to have a similar mindset that you are, just a little bit, just so you know you can keep going and don't get too comfortable, right? So that's all I gotta say. Comment, like, subscribe. Let me know what other videos you want to see that, you know, can change your mindset, change your life, whatnot. You know, I got some other videos coming out. You know, share this with a friend, you know, and if you need to rewatch the video, just rewatch it if you need to. All right, that's all I gotta say. I'll see you on the next one.